it's Saturday, it's the 23rd of March. I wasn't planning to come up here today, but then my strawberry plants arrived, so I thought I would show you A, the varieties that I got, and B, how I'm going to plant them in the raised bed. Okay, so I got 30 plants altogether. I got 10 Malin Centenary, which are earlies. I also got 10 Malin Opal, which are all season, and also some Elsanta, which are in here. Now they arrived in these plastic bags. As I said, there's 10 per bunch. They're bare rooted. This is how they arrived. They've been soaking for about 3 or 4 hours. I'm just going to take them off, and don't worry too much about the odd leaf falling off. The plants will soon recover. And then I'm basically just going to spread their little roots out so that we can see what we're working with. So I've roughly laid out where I want to plant them by just putting a few stones down so I can evenly space them out. And I'm going to do them in rows of 4. And a friend of mine who's got an allotment is going to give me a few more strawberry plants. So I'm going to pop them in at the far end where there'll be a gap. So this bed has already been dug over. I have already put chicken pellets and also bloodfish and bone, as it's called, into it. So it should be in nice condition, which it is. And so I've just cut a cross section into the fabric. It doesn't have to be too precise. And now I'm just going to move the soil back a bit, grab a plant if I can, and get all his little roots in there. Make sure that he's not too far out of the ground, but he's not too far in the ground either. Excuse me, Mr. Worm, I expect you were having a nice little snooze. And then I'm just going to firm him all down like that. That looks pretty good. And then I'm going to give him a bit of a water. Just puddle him in. Lovely. Now I've got a friend who's got a farm up the road, and she's going to let me have some straw. So when that arrives, I shall be covering the bed with some straw as well, just for a bit of extra protection. And that's it basically. I'm just going to do this whole bed, and I'll show you it when I've finished. Okay, so after a lot of cussing and mud and aching backs and muddy knees, we have finished the bed. So we actually ended up with a Brucey bonus. The Malin Centenary had 11 plants in. So we've got 2 rows of 8, and the fabric just would not cut, so it looks a bit like a whatever. And then, and then 3 Malin Centenary, and then the first Elsanta there is at the bottom, and then comes up here this row as well, and then these plants here, and then the last lot are all the Malin Opal. So they're all in. I've got a little bit of room at the end here. As I said, a friend who's got an allotment is going to give me a few more strawberry plants that they don't want. So I'm probably going to squeeze a few more at the end. I doubt they know what variety they are, but it doesn't really matter. And as I said, it all looks a bit muddy and a bit wet, but everything's in, everything's been watered. And what I'll do is when they actually start growing, and I get the straw down, it'll look a lot better, and I'll show you what it looks like then. But that's it for now. It's a bit miserable up here. It's not cold, but it's just really cloudy, and there's nobody else up here on the whole allotment, just me and Nick and Flossie. So that's it for now, and I'll do an update soon and let you know how we're getting on. Bye for now.